In a land of ancient times, there lived a man named Jonah, renowned for his wisdom, but occasionally stubborn. He was on the brink of facing a monumental challenge. Jonah was known for his kindness and his wisdom, and people in the city frequently sought his counsel. He loved conversing with God and prayed often, showing his deep commitment to goodness and kindness. One sunny day, God spoke to Jonah. "Jonah, you must go to Nineveh, a city mired in wickedness. The people there do not believe in me, and their evil ways have come to my attention. In 40 days, I will destroy Nineveh unless they repent." But Jonah, fearful of this daunting task, decided to flee. Instead of heading to Nineveh, he boarded a ship bound for Tarshish, hoping to escape his mission. Out at sea, a fearsome storm erupted, terrifying the sailors. They wondered who had brought this misfortune upon them. Meanwhile, Jonah slept below deck, unaware of the danger. The sailors cast lots to find the cause of the storm, and the lot fell on Jonah. He confessed, "I am running from God's task. Throw me into the sea, and the storm will cease." Reluctantly, the sailors threw Jonah into the raging sea, and miraculously, the storm stopped. Awestruck, the sailors pledged to serve Jonah's God. In the deep, Jonah was swallowed by a giant whale. Inside the whale, it was dark and damp, a strange and eerie place. Jonah prayed earnestly, realizing he could not hide from his duty. He promised to fulfill God's command if he was saved. After 3 days, the whale spat Jonah out near Nineveh. Jonah, grateful and determined, knew it was time to complete his mission. Jonah walked through Nineveh, a city filled with wickedness and disbelief in God. He warned them, "In 40 days, Nineveh will be destroyed unless you change your ways." He recounted his ordeal with the ship and the whale. The people listened to Jonah and began to repent, turning from their evil deeds. When the 40 days had passed, Jonah camped out in the desert to see what would happen to the city. The people of Nineveh now believed in God and had repented. Seeing their change of heart, God spared the city. Despite this, Jonah felt upset, struggling to understand why God had spared such a sinful city. To teach Jonah about compassion, God made a special plant grow to give Jonah shade from the scorching sun. Jonah appreciated the plant. However, the next day, God allowed a worm to eat the plant, leaving Jonah hot and unhappy. God asked Jonah, "Do you care about the plant?" Jonah replied, "Yes." God then said, "You care about a plant, but I care about all the people in Nineveh, especially the children and animals. They made mistakes, but they deserve a chance to be better." The story of Jonah teaches us about kindness and forgiveness. Even when people do wrong, they can change and become good again.